What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning, and I hope you're all having a great weekend. And welcome to this video in which I just wanted to take a look at Bitcoin. There's not a lot I can say about Bitcoin right now, but still, I mainly wanted to check out the volume again and the price and kind of see what it's doing. If you're new to this channel, first of all, welcome. And second of all, that's what I do every day. Every day I cover at least Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I take a look at them, see what's going on, see what happens over the last 24 hours, and see where we are going. That's the most important thing, obviously. So today I also wanted to cover Bitcoin. I think we all know Bitcoin has been relatively stable. Over the weekend, the volume has dropped down quite a bit, but that was to be expected because the volume was very high. Yesterday it was still at around 42 billion or something, I believe. No, 38 billion, well, around 40 billion, which was pretty high. So that has dropped down, which is, well, as I said, to be expected. That isn't a bad thing. Apart from that, it's also weekend. Price has been flat, as you can see, over the last 7 days already, even though we got quite a lot of news throughout the world. So it's great to see that Bitcoin is actually holding up. Next week is the last week of September. September is a notoriously bearish month for crypto. October is a notoriously bullish month for crypto. So we're going to see how that translates. It's going to be pretty exciting. But yeah, I think we could actually, see, it's just two things because first of all, those months do really matter. I mean, historically over like let's say October, November, December, we've had our biggest runs. Just think back about last year, but also think back about 2017, and it was also end of the year. Now, obviously, the thing is that the market circumstances right now, the global economy right now aren't great. They're pretty bad, actually. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But I'm actually that has been my analysis for the last week. I am expecting relatively bullish times coming, and it lines up pretty well with the start of October. So yeah, but let's actually take a look at the analysis. So this was my analysis, has already been for quite some time. I thought we would just consolidate between 18,500, maybe drop down a little bit lower towards 18,250 or something, but never really break 18,500. So consolidate between 19,500 and 18,500, and then eventually I thought somewhere, which could be the beginning of October, we would get a bullish breakout out of 19,500, take a break retest and get up to 20,700, after which I think we can also get all the way up to 22,500. But that's for a little bit more of the long term, right? So that's still what I think. I still think that's the most likely scenario. The thing right now is that we're just being tested, right? That's also what we said yesterday in the analysis. We're being tested by this downtrend. You can clearly see that we've been in a downtrend ever since the 15th of August, which is a shame, but it's the truth. And you can see that I mean, you could probably draw some trend lines, but apart from that, you also have these EMAs, which have a utility as a resistance level. So you can already see that we were tested by the 28 EMA. We actually managed to break above that later. Then we rejected off of the 50 EMA, and that's the next thing. We need to break above that 50 EMA. I think we will be able to, as you can see. But apart from that, then you'll get the 100 EMA. That's going to be a struggle again, and the 200 EMA we will probably not meet because I think we will break above the level before that actually lines up with 19,500. But still, that is going to cause us some trouble above 19,500 again if we find some if we get some sort of a bullish breakout. So it will be a struggle down the line, but for now it's just breaking above that 50 EMA and that 100 EMA, and that's also what I said in my last few videos. There is obviously a possibility that we're going to drop down to 17,600. I don't think it's the most likely scenario, but what that would look like is, for example, we break above that 50 EMA, then the 100 EMA comes up, and then we get a big bearish breakout down to 18,000, and then we will drop down to 17,600. So that's always looming. That's always a possibility. In the end, we are in a very bearish market, and we're also in a bearish trend. However, I still think this whole level and what we did is strong enough to hold us for a little bit longer. So yeah, that's my take on Bitcoin for today. If you do have any questions about it, feel free to ask me down in the comments. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Enjoy your rest of the weekend, and bye.